Good evening, grown folks. I am unable to sleep. It's 12:34 p.m. I'm sorry, 12:34 a.m. on August 23rd. And I'm recording this video because I came across an older video that I had created some time ago. I think it was in 2021. I'll be sharing it again. It is shared on certain platforms, not all, but I'll be sharing it again. And the video was speaking to the dating arena. You know, marriage is big to me. I also think that our younger adults, our millennials, our Gen Zers, they need some guidance. Many haven't seen marriage work, and so respectfully, they kind of feel that it's not important. They see everybody kind of doing their own thing online, so that is, in my opinion, more attractive to them most times. So I think we as Gen Xers, I'm a Gen X, I think we have our work to do, right? When we complain about our young people, all of it's not their fault. All of it's not their fault. I think a lot of Gen X had been impacted by the crack cocaine epidemic. And so we have the young adults, the millennials, and Gen Zers who've experienced that. We've had a lot of culture-infused resistance to a lot. Culture is infused in every part of our children's lives once they get access to a phone. And what that means is you're fighting forces. Oftentimes you don't even know what those forces are. You have to stay vigilant. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay tapped in with your children. They would love to convince you that they don't need you. They don't want you in their business and this, that, and the third. We need to be checking rooms and all that. But we'll go deeper into that another time. What stood out to me in the video that I was watching earlier, I had noted an example of the types of guys that you want to date, right? So if you want to date a guy that is educated, who is intentional, who has a good family background, who has seen healthy marriages and is interested in a healthy marriage and starting a family himself, you have to know that there are certain things that he's going to be looking for in you to even be able to justify moving forward with you. Can I bring this woman home? Can this woman engage on different levels? If I have a business meeting or a Christmas or Thanksgiving gathering at work, will she embarrass me? Will her attire be appropriate for an event that I'm going to invite her to? Or is she going to show up as Jada Pinkett did in Set It Off, right? So that kind of man that's attractive to some women, I want to speak to you today. A man who has his stuff together, who's respectful, who respects his family, who has younger siblings even, and is looked at as a role model to his younger siblings. And those types of men are going to be looking for something specific, and they're going to be looking to resist other things, right? So we can start with outward appearance. colored hair and piercings everywhere, tattoos everywhere may not be the conservative look that he would be, that he would think it would be most suitable to take home to mom. So this guy could potentially date you for some time, but he may not take you serious. You have blue hair, you have pink hair, and then you dress like you're going to the club when you're just kicking it. That might be a giveaway too, ladies. So I shared an example. This was years ago. My husband and I were out at a sports bar kind of setting, and I'll never forget, clear as day, beautiful young lady, but she came in and she was a showstopper, but not for good reasons. Young lady had on some kind of bra with the see-through top, and she literally had on a thong with a fishnet over top of it with some high heels. She looked like she was coming to get on the stage at a strip show, and she was just coming to hang out with her friends and have drinks. It was disheartening for me as a woman that would love to have gone up to her and had a conversation with her to ask her what made her wear that outfit. But along with the outfit was an aura around her, just rather loud, like kind of see me energy. She was mentioning her kids, and it dawned on me. There are two trains of thought: boy child, girl child, right? We'll start with girl child first. With the girl child, it is said that dad's job is to keep her off the pole, right? The stripper pole, that is. So dad's job is to keep his daughter off the pole. And that is kind of a loaded sentiment, which basically equates to make sure your daughter honors and respects herself, her body, her temple, and is willing to earn money with her brain and not using what she got to get what she wants, right? And then there's the flip side, where if you have a boy child, the boy child seeing his mom dressed like that to go out the house could potentially freak him out on so many levels, right? He could find himself scarred, whereas the girl child would more so want to emulate that. The boy child is oftentimes going to be embarrassed. How do I know? I had a friend, Jermaine Pugh, rest his soul. When his mom used to come to school when we were younger, it was a huge embarrassment for him. And he was such a nice guy. I would sit next to him sometime, and he would just be like, oh. And the kids would tease him. His name was Pugh, so he already got a little backlash for that. But the kids would tease him, and it was difficult for him. It was very difficult with young men talking sexually about your mother. So that came to mind. Her children, watching her get dressed to go outside, not to bed, to go outside. So I can just imagine walking through the house with her thong, and she was well shaped, so she had a derriere. So you're showing all that to your son and your daughter, as if that is an appropriate way to go outside. So let's speed this up. I wanted to say something to her because I didn't think she understood the type of men. She was a showstopper. But the type of men that she was about to attract with that outfit, they were the type of men that did not put in the effort to climb the tree. What do I mean? She was showing up that night as low-lying fruit. Picture a fruit tree. Fruit has fallen to the ground. Fellas come up hungry. They gonna grab what they can get, harvest it, put it in their pocket, whatever they can do, fill it up. I don't like that. Toss it back. They will smash you and then trash you, or maybe keep you in the stable, but wife you and life you rarely happens to that sister. Not that sister in particular, but to the sister that has a mindset that it's okay to go outside like this. A sister that would be categorized as low-lying fruit is also a sister that will get smashed and end up pregnant and single parenting because she thought she was a hottie with a body, when really this married man just wanted to hit on the side. He didn't take her seriously. He wouldn't take her seriously. Most of them wouldn't. There are exceptions to every rule, so I don't want to paint with extremely broad strokes, but I want you to get the gist of what I'm saying. The guy that I talked about that wears suits, that's intentional, that is financially stable, he's able to emotionally regulate, he's able to lead, he's alpha as you want them to be. He's not going to want that. Your playfair. Don't be somebody's low-lying fruit, ladies. Don't do it. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. You are enough. And please, 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 don't conflate being enough with they have to accept me for who I am. Please don't do that. Because while you are enough, they don't have to accept you for who you are. And they don't have to tell you that they don't like it. They could do exactly what you wanted them to do. Gawk over you like, oh, you're so fine. You're so this, you're so that. They could do that. They'll do that. They'll help blow your head up. They might even tell you they love you while you're horizontal. But while you're vertical, they likely not around often. They call in wanting to slide through late. Ladies, for us to change the trajectory, I'm talking to my sisters right now, to my Anglo women and other races, talking to my sisters right now, to change the trajectory on what I'll call a endemic minimally of women finding themselves brokenhearted and left to raise their children alone because the man that they gave their body to didn't have long-range plans for them. They were seen as a good time. So ladies, in order to change course with what's going on, what I'm saying is we have to change how we view dating and vetting and marriage and how we present. You always want a man to be more intrigued with what's between your ears and not more intrigued with what's between your legs. Let him imagine and envision what the miracle would be like between your legs. Don't just bottle that up and hand it out so freely. Be careful about being attached to someone for 18, 21, 51 years. It doesn't stop at 18 or 21. You have to be with this person at graduations and birthday parties and the celebration of children and all that. Do you think he's going to keep you in his life for that long? Do you want to be in his life that long? Start asking the hard questions and understand this. Sexy is a mindset. It is not a garment that you put on or don't. It's a mindset. When you're sexy, you can walk in the room and be a showstopper and not show an inch of skin if you got the body yaddy yaddy that young lady had. And you could not have so much body yaddy yaddy, but you have class, you have character, you have integrity, you have good conversation, you have good skin, you moisturizing and drinking your water and minding your business. You can come with all those things and find that you'll meet a more solid dude. And I want to say one more thing before I go. I'm trying to keep this under 20 minutes, so we're good. Got 3 minutes. But I want to say this before I go. There's a lot of talk about the kinds of dudes that are available and can he afford you the lifestyle that you desire, right? Don't sleep on the hard-working 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 7 to 3, 6 to 2 kind of dude, 3 to 11 even. Don't sleep on a dude that works hard, gets paid a decent salary. He may not have hit the 6-figure mark, but he gets paid a decent salary. He has a career, not just a job. He's not doing fast food today and then being a auto mechanic tomorrow or a pilot. No. Pick a solid dude. A man's value is not in his wallet. It's in his character. It's in his integrity. It's in his love for God. It's in how he was raised. His love for his mother. I think we're getting caught up on the wrong things. So turn the camera around. Don't take a picture of your butt or your bottom for the camera. Take a picture of your beautiful face and let people get to know you before they start evaluating their strategy and roadmap to get to your assets. I'm going to end it there. May God bless and keep you. Be kind to one another. There's so much going on in the world. So much going on. Be kind to one another. You may never know what somebody else is going through. Create a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed my little fireside chat. Create a wonderful day. I'm going to go try to go to bed now. Talk to y'all later. Good night. Peace.